Are you having trouble setting boundaries in your interpersonal relationships, at work, or in any other area of your life? And do you feel like that's draining your energy? Are you having trouble saying yes to your own needs, desires, your well being? And are you struggling to say no to others out of fear or guilt or any kind of negative emotion that comes up for you when you think about saying no to somebody if they're asking you to do something that you don't have the energy and space or the time for? If that's the case, then you've come to the right video. Hi, I'm Manchal Kalra. I am an internationally certified EFT tapping coach. And today in this video, we're going to use EFT tapping to overcome the struggle of setting boundaries, healthy boundaries. So when you have trouble setting boundaries with people and you're always afraid of saying no or feel guilty about it, or you're afraid that would mean that you will be rejected, or you have a fear of avoiding conflict or any of that, it mostly boils down to really how you feel about yourself, your self image, self concept, your self worth, self value, self esteem. So, when you have a healthy sense of self worth, increased sense of self esteem, usually you wouldn't have trouble setting healthy boundaries and telling people when you are not in the space or don't have the mind, space, time, or energy to do something that they want you to do, or necessarily stretch yourself and go over and beyond what you feel like you have the capacity to do and be there for in that moment. But if you do struggle with low self esteem or low self worth, or have a negative self concept or self image, then that could really affect how that's how you feel about yourself, and that affects how you're showing up with other people in relationships. So if you don't know what EFT tapping is, please go back to my channel and watch other videos where I explain what EFT tapping is, what are the different points that we use in a tapping session, and the benefits, and every other detail that you need to know about EFT tapping before you start using it to release and heal from different struggles and issues. So without further ado, just before we get started, I invite you to take full responsibility for your own emotional, physical, and mental well-being, and join me on this little tap today as we release the struggle of not being able to set healthy boundaries. So let's begin by tapping the top of the head. And please repeat after me. And if there's any word that I say that doesn't truly match how you feel, please feel free to replace that when you repeat after me. I'll give you some time after each sentence to repeat. And just feel free to replace the word or the emotion with whatever is true for you and matches your experience, because that can bring a lot of shifts and healing. So let's get started. Follow along as I tap on the different points. Even though I really struggle to set boundaries, I'm open to loving and accepting myself exactly as I am. Even though I have a lot of trouble setting boundaries, I choose to forgive myself for not knowing a better way. I just didn't know a better way. I haven't learned how to set healthy boundaries, but that's okay. Even though I have trouble saying no to people, I'm choosing to love and accept all parts of me, right here, right now. Even though I have trouble saying no to people when I don't really want to say yes to them, when I know it drains me of my energy, but I still end up saying yes to them, agreeing to do what they want me to do, agreeing to go where they want me to go, and maybe even be a certain way that I'm not. Just because I fear that they may dislike me, that they may reject me, or I fear conflict, I'm avoiding confrontation, and I don't want to upset the other person. I fear really upsetting the other person. And I fear that they might be hurt if I say no to doing something they want me to do. Tapping here. And even though I have trouble expressing my own needs, desires, and opinions, I choose to love and accept all parts of me, even this part of me that struggles to set boundaries. I have all this trouble setting boundaries, especially with family. I can never say no to them because I'm afraid that they'll get upset. I'm afraid that I might anger them. I'm afraid that they'll criticize me, they'll put me down, they'll make me feel bad, they'll say things that upset me, they'll make me feel guilty. And so I always end up doing what they say, doing what they expect, because I'm afraid if I don't meet that expectation, then I'll face consequences. I might be abandoned, rejected, criticized, disliked, unaccepted, and I don't want to feel any of these things. And so I always end up saying yes. But that also makes me feel terrible later because I feel drained. I feel my energy is drained out of me because I really wasn't in the mind space to say yes to what they wanted me to do. And even though I find it hard to express myself, my needs, my priorities, my desires, I choose to love and accept myself exactly as I am. And I choose to recognize now that I do have the right to honor my time, my energy, and my worth by saying no to whatever doesn't feel aligned with me, by saying no to people and to things that drain me of my energy. I'm acknowledging right now that my mental, emotional, and physical well being is more important than making someone else's happy. It doesn't make me selfish. Setting healthy boundaries just means that I love and value myself. And I value my own worth, time, and energy. And that's absolutely not a bad thing. Because the more happy I am, the more healthy I am physically, emotionally, and mentally, the more my cup is full, then I can show up with better energy in all my relationships, with the people that I love, and I can give more wholeheartedly, with more energy, as a happier version of myself. So right now, I'm choosing to set better boundaries. I'm choosing to honor my time, my worth, my energy. I'm choosing to say no to people and things that drain me of my energy. And I'm choosing in this moment to say yes to myself because I deserve to be treated with love, respect, kindness. And I choose to deeply and completely love and accept myself exactly as I am. I'm choosing to forgive myself for not knowing a better way before this. It's okay that I wasn't able to set boundaries before. I know I struggled with consequences for not setting boundaries. I felt taken advantage of. I felt like people just took me for granted, and I didn't feel good about myself. I felt exhausted when I had to keep doing things to please people, and when I couldn't say no, I felt drained of my energy, and that wasn't honoring my physical, mental, and emotional well-being. And I choose to forgive myself for not having known a better way. And I love and accept myself exactly as I am. Taking a deep breath in here, this was just a short little tap to help you get to a place within yourself where you can recognize and realize your own value of your time, energy, and worth, and know that you deserve to be respected, honored. Your time needs to be honored, your energy needs to be honored by whoever you choose to share that with, and that you have every right to prioritize your own physical, mental, emotional well-being, because if you're in your best energy and healthy and happy, it just means that you're able to give more to the world, show up in a better way in all your relationships and your work. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with just saying no to people and things that don't feel aligned, that you feel aren't giving you the energy but draining you of energy. So thank you for joining me on this tap. I hope it helped. And please share in the comments below if it helped you, or anything else. If you have a question, drop it in there. I'd be happy to create a tap along video to any issue that you're going through in your life right now. There's also a form below that you can fill out for a video request, and join my Facebook community if you want more free content and value like this for different emotional challenges in life. And also like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned right here. Hit that bell icon to be notified for all the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you in the next video.